And action. Hey, Jay had a question about how to get nature therapy when you don't have much time. And nature therapy is one of the legs that I like to have to establish an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. And that consists of proper nutrition to make you bulletproof to disease, proper activity to keep your weight controlled and again make you ready for action, and proper mindful practice. The mindful practice is the tough one because that's the one that usually most people aren't knowledgeable about. And you can see my other videos on mindful practice or relaxation practice. But for folks that the meditation doesn't really resonate with, I say the practical way to get mindfulness is to have it around you or surround yourself with it, and that's nature. So to have that, you, especially in the suburbs, you might have to go to a forest preserve if you're in Illinois. If you're in a city, maybe of Chicago, you might want to get to the lake or your local park or come out to the suburbs. Now, if you live out west, it might be a lot easier. If you live out east, it might have to be challenged a bit. But getting out to nature and spending about 10 to 30 minutes in the morning and 10 to 30 minutes at night will usually make the body manifest a relaxation response. That mindful practice I was talking about in the beginning is to give you a relaxation response so it neutralizes the stress response. If you don't have a relaxation response, which most Americans don't have, and you just have exposure to stress response all day long, that's inflammation. If you have a relaxation response, no matter how much of the average day is stressful exposure, it doesn't affect you. It actually makes it easier for you to problem solve, gets you ready for sleep, straight to sleep at night, makes you wake up 100% because your adrenals have recharged. Just need to have a relaxation response. It can be in the form of yoga, meditation. Yoga is great, but if you only have the opportunity to do yoga at a studio, then you're a prisoner to the schedule of the studio, which is probably once a week. That's not enough. You have to do it every day. Think of it this way. When people are stressed out, they use Prozac, Zoloft, or Paxil usually once or twice a day. If you have a relaxation practice, that would be your medicine. You just have to do it once or twice a day instead of the real prescription medicine. And you have to be practicing it so it is really good with you. If you're a beginner, you might not notice the effects. If you do it for about 21 days, you'll start to notice the effects. If you do it for 6 months to a couple of years, you will definitely notice the effects and you won't be able to let it go because you know how good it feels. So, if you don't have the time to get out, drive to a forest preserve, drive to a national park, walk into the forest, walk into the woods, walk into the park, walk on the beach, and sit there for 30 to 60 minutes. My suggestion is that you find a park bench. I'm going to film something at the place near my office in Bartlett called the West Branch. It's right off of Army Trail Road. It's very small. You wouldn't think of it. A lot of fishermen go there, but they've got a lot of, it's a small lake, have a couple docks. They have a nice trail that's both paved and pebbled and actually dirt. But we're not even going to do that. We're just going to find a little bench off of the lake and you're going to, with me, you're going to watch the lake and listen to the sounds. You'll hear road noise in the background, maybe an overhead jet every once in a while, but try to just pay attention to the sounds, watch the waves. You'll see very small waves and the wind on the waves. And just be in nature for 10 minutes. I think that if you just open your screen up, you turn off your lights in your room, block the door, or at least have nobody disturb you, and just see what I see, you'll probably feel it. I have a lot of other videos that I just put my camera at national parks wherever I hike and I just film for 10 minutes. But if you just do that, if you can't do anything, if you can't get out, watch my videos. But if you can get to your favorite spot, maybe even in your backyard or in the wintertime, one of your windows in your house, if it overlooks a nice scene, just sit there with a pillow for about 10 minutes. Don't answer any emails, turn off the screens, and just see what happens. You'll feel something eventually, but the body will tell you what it wants. And usually it wants that. You just don't allow it to have. that response. So come with me and watch the video for about 10 minutes and see how you feel. You can even play it again and again. If you only have 5 minutes, that's fine too. Advance the video for about 5 minutes, and then there'll be another 5 minutes left over that it'll stop at that point, and that's your timer. So hang on a second.